Izzy, what's going on? How's everybody feeling tonight? What's happening? Yes, I know. We back in the living room, you know what I'm saying? We chilling right now because we got some reconstruction going on. So as that's occurring, we just gonna be chilling over here because I want to make sure that everything is nice and fresh, and then we'll go in there because of course I like the finishing touches of shit, right? Nothing necessarily has to be perfect, but I want to make sure that vision is good, coast and clear. But great to see everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the All Star After Hours Lounge. What's happening? Yo, what's up? What's up? For the Covenant, what's going on? Hey, for the Covenant, if I'm not mistaken, was your name for the Republic before? Or am I tripping? But what's good with it? Great to see you. What's up? You back? Yeah, I see you. I see you. And I seen the edits too. The edits were fly. I fuck with them. You did your thing on them. Great to see everybody. Welcome in though. We're not in the office right now. Okay, cool. Just making sure for the Covenant. Why the name change? But yeah. Shout out to everybody. We're not in the office right now because again, yesterday, like we were all talking, I have some construction going on in the office, so we chilling over here, chilling in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? The back of you know what I'm saying? Bachelor pad, relaxing and everything. Yeah, what's up with it though? How y'all doing tonight? What's going on? Talk to me. Yeah, those are taking a minute. Oh, that's true. Yeah. It's all good though, you know. Yeah, it is, but it's all gonna be worth it because we gotta. I'm working with something new right now. Michaela, great to see you. How was everything? Did you How was your? I think you told me that last time when we spoke, you were gonna go see your dad. How was that? Hope everything was there. Yeah, I do remember you, Michaela. Of course. Let's hit the like button if y'all haven't hit the like button just yet. But any edit request, I mean, shit, bro. Like maybe anime. I really like anime's dope and like a cool anime edit like with the song beat drop. Oh, that'll go crazy. People will love that. You'll get some subscribers, you'll get likes and all that stuff. And I'ma still comment on it because every time when you tag me, I comment on that for sure. Cause I get, it's crazy too. More than ever, I've actually been starting to get a lot more comments and mentions and stuff like that. Like a lot more people have been coming in and out. So I'm like, oh shit, I've been seeing a lot of people. For the Covenant says, I love Halo, so I decided to change my name. That's where the Covenant comes from, the video game Halo. Listen, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I love Halo, bro. That was one of my favorite games. I don't know if you ever played, like, have you ever tried to, like, kill the people on your team and they all win against you? I used to do that shit all the time just for the hell of it. I was like, yo, I gotta do that shit. I was like, I know they're on my team, but it's fun when everybody's against you because it's like, you know what? Let's do a 1v100. But my favorite Halo is ODST all day, every day. I love ODST. Um, let's see. Michaela says it was pretty good. I found out GF right now is pregnant with a baby boy. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad you had a good time. Here you come. Like, why? Why is it? Why? Why not just say, yo, hey, what's up, Izzy? Hey, what's up, Austin? Like, why can't you just say that? He's like, yes, I still have my balloons up, my 27 balloons up. Yes, I do. Yes, I still got them up. Now what? Any anime specifically? Do Tokyo Revengers. By the way, great to see everybody. It's your boy All Star Izzy. Hit the like button if you haven't. You're more than welcome to subscribe. You can engage. This is our, after hours lounge. Think of it like a penthouse. Like a penthouse rooftop. We all just chilling, lounging. You want to drink some wine? You want to drink some water? Whatever the hell. But welcome in. Yo, shout out B3. Make sure y'all say happy birthday, feliz cumpleaños to B3. I see you out growing up, you know what I mean? One number next other. Shout out to B3's in the building. Living life with Lana. What's up? How you doing? Great to see you. I'm gonna leave you playing, but I'm with the fan. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, appreciate you. Yeah, man. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Today's B3 day. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. Barnacle Joe says, just pop, what's happening? Oh, just vibing. We just engaging talking about everything. We was just talking about ODST. I love Halo ODST. I think it's just because of the different like places you can go to. Really liked about it, and I was like, yo, this is too lit. And plus I like T, like you had to do like investigation just to get to different places. Like I was in that, I was deep inside, I was in too deep. King G Man throwing grenades, sticky bombs, and I'm just like, fuck it, we finna ball out, we finna go against each other. For some reason it kicked you. Oh snap, that's weird. Halo Reach is your favorite. Halo Reach was a good one. They have really good stories. I just never got into the RPGs of Halo though. Like I never got into that type of playing style. I was more into like just first person shooter more than anything. Oh yeah, yes sir. Like subscribe, you know what I'm saying? It feels good to be alive, you feel me? We live, we active, we in the building. What's up with it though? I just got out the gym, so you know I'm active, I'm tough, I'm heavy. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. Listen, I do want to say this for the people who go to the gym actively, and if you do the incline where it's like 10, 11, 12, dude, you're a monster. That's all I got to say. And you do like a like 3 or 4 speed mile whatever, dog, you're different, bro. That shit, I'll be done. I'll be having to crank up my music. I'll be having to listen to some crazy music. Um, yeah, you're welcome, B3. Oh yeah, about to be lit. I'll get that tomorrow. Oh, say less, Deedon. Michaela says, do you like Hero Academia? You know, Hero Academia is straight. I actually never really got into it. I saw a spoiler that made me holler. It made me holler. I'm not gonna spoil anything because I don't know if anyone hasn't seen it. So I'm not that guy. I don't be spoiling shit like these folks around here because you know these people be out here spoiling shit. I don't spoil. You know what I'm saying? Halo was so good. Yo, Halo is amazing. Like, I fucking love that shit. I never got into the show, though. Have any of y'all got into the show? Have any of y'all played the CPU online version? Like, you get to play blue and red flag and shit? Bro, that shit was so tough. Now I want to play Halo now. I want to play some video games. I'm about to end the live. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. But now that shit made me want to play. Excuse me. Hey, ODST is low-key fire. Yeah, for sure it is, Barnacle. Barnacle. Joe. Halo on the Xbox 360 was the best it was. Bro, once my Xbox 360 stopped working, I was so sad. But one of my favorite games on Xbox 360, and let me know if y'all have ever played it, was Fusion Frenzy. I love mini games, bro. Like really fun, adventurous fighting mini games. I love that shit. Also, all the time. Halo is underrated. It is. It is a great day today. Covenant says it's 4 a.m. where I am. It's 4:02 a.m. where I am as well. You know what I'm saying? We hearing this thing. Yo, Frank, what's good with you? How you doing? Um, it's like 2 where you are. Oh yeah, Deedon, I think you're always 2 hours behind us. I think you're always 2 hours behind us. But shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button if you have not. And you're more than welcome to subscribe and be a part of this journey. You can be a part of this All-Star Lounge. Listen, we still, I think we got 9 more days technically until I'm done going live every day. But let me know though. Y'all think, let me know. I'm let y'all decide a little bit too. Y'all think I should still keep going live even after July ends? Because I damn near went live every single day this month. But if y'all feel and y'all believe I should keep going live even in August, let me know. Because listen, we in this together. Let's see. If you look at my profile picture, you can see it's actually the scarab from the Covenant. I'm going to have to dead ass. I need binoculars, which I say that as binoculars, by the way. But yeah, nah, I can't really see it like that because it's always so damn like small. Pause. But I can't see it. It's 3 a.m. for me. I should probably go to bed, but I'm going to watch this live for sure. Hey, Michaela, we out here. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Bro, I always play COD Zombies on my Xbox 360. Jay the GOAT says God loves you. God loves me. God loves you. We love me. I love you. You love you. You should love you and those around you. Bars. Yeah, Zombies is crazy. You know, I was really actively in Zombies for a long time, but I can't play it for a long time because my eyes start to hurt and everything around me starts getting dark. Not in a crazy way, but it's like, y'all ever just played a game or you just been inside so long that you're like, what the fuck? I need to go see the sun. You know what I'm saying? Soph says, what the fuck is only one where I'm at? LMAO. That's, oh yeah, because you on the other side over there. You on the west side. You over there, yeah. See, I like what is y'all PST, right? Pacific time? If I'm not mistaken, I think it's PST. But I fuck with PST. I think I would thrive out there. Like I've had really good times out there. But I just like the time zone because I be up. I'm like right now over there it's only 1 a.m. Like imagine that. Like my energy is still high. Oh man, I just be up. For the Covenant, do you hear the Halo news of Halo 2 servers when they were being shut down? Nah, I did not. Nah. Me and Deedon says no. Keep going live for sure, for sure. You know, so that's probably the best thing you've ever said to me so far. Every time you were here, you always being a villain towards me. You know, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. That's probably the best thing you ever said. 6:03 p.m. After the live look at it. I got you. I got you. Jay also says I started playing COD. Zombies is very fun. Yeah, this is lit. I always got to hit the box when you spin. Okay, cool. I'm in Western. Oh, type, yeah. Saludos, Cosmic. Great to see you. Cosmic, you were just live. Shit. I just see you live. You just got off, or you must have been live for a minute, but great to see you, Cosmic. Good. Welcome in, welcome in. So says I got good intentions. I know. I just be fucking with you. I think it's really funny, to be honest. I fuck with banter. For the Covenant says, supposedly there was a player named Apache something, and he stayed on the game for like a month before he was booted off, even after the service was shut down. Oh, that's crazy. He must have knew something. He must have had the sauce or something to be able to do that. That's tough. Michaela says your lives are always fun. Like when I miss one, I just go to your channel and watch it because I go to your lives and I can see all your lives and I just watch that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It was actually 4 months. Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yo, Cosmic, you ever play Halo? We talking about Halo right now. I was playing this game and I got killed, so I quit to reset myself. Oh, that's real. That's real. That's real. That's crazy because, you know, I'm going to a Smash Bros tournament this Saturday. So I'm either gonna be live streaming it from my YouTube, which I'm like considering I should or not, or I'm gonna be doing it from my Twitch or maybe TikTok. I don't know yet, because this is, you know, we'll see though. We'll see. We're not at Saturday yet. Bro, I love Smash Bros. And the last people on the servers got a title. Oh damn, bro, I love Smash Bros. Oh yeah, I got a Smash Bros Discord. Me and my brother. Where basically he asked me, so I've done Smash Bros collabs before, like tournaments, like online ones, where we do a Discord and we host one and we give a prize money out. And my brother though, he wants to host an online one. So if anybody does Smash or play Smash, we can, you know, I can exchange the Discord shit. You can be in the Smash Bros Discord. There's about I think about 7 other people besides myself. It's fairly small, but it's still new, you know. But we just expanding it because Smash Bros go hard. I fuck with that game. Now I've been playing VR. Oh, that's tough. That's dope. That shit remind me of Ready Player One, one of my favorite movies right now. But I've only done VR like 1 time. I don't see nothing wrong with it though. Plus, I watch Black Mirror too. I be seeing how they be in Black Mirror, and you know, Black Mirror is one of my favorite shows of all time. And so it's crazy that I even said that because I haven't even seen the new season, but Black Mirror itself, the shit that they talk in there is insane. Like how futuristic or the way they imitate what's happening in society. Like I remember there was this thing that they were promoting about Black Mirror, and it was a mirror of the promotion for the new season coming up, and it says that you're the show now. But that's basically like what Black Mirror is about. Let me know if y'all fuck with Black Mirror, because I go down a rabbit hole when I think about that, like, cause they art imitates life for real. And I've been talking about art a lot, and especially if you've been here, how much I've been speaking on art as a messenger. Sometimes we don't necessarily need to say it. A movie or trailer or a piece of art or clothing or yourself can be the example. And I'm like, damn, they be talking in that thing, bro. Let's see. Excuse me. For the Covenant says in Halo 2 anniversary, did you know you can actually activate skulls in their skulls when you can gun shoot scared? No, I did not know. That's a great fact. I remember that. Which Smash Bros is your favorite? It has to be the latest one, the latest one. But there's really a game. It's called Smash Bros Infinite, which is basically the modded version. But they have real characters in there. It's just lit. What's up, Jay? Hey, shout out a kiss from Jay though. Big shout out to Kiss from Jay. If anybody wants this is what I'm gonna do. Actually, this is what I'm gonna do. Don't tell nobody. But if anybody wants real, authentic, and creative advice to be as a YouTuber and to, you know, to build your community, because I know I got some creators in this thing right here. You should definitely subscribe to Jay and link up with her, or like even just learn a couple of things. We did an interview this past Friday, which was off the chain. I just say off the chain. What the fuck? That shit was fly though. But it was very informative. Even I was learning a lot too, you know, just from it. And she's a great inspiration. So anybody, any ladies really who wants to push that forward, any men, you guys should check that out. We were talking about the importance of authenticity and creativity as a YouTube creator, and it's really good. VR is so fun. I gotta tap into that. I gotta give it a try. I can't knock anything that I don't know or don't, actually do. I was watching our interview back when I saw that you was on live. Oh yeah, man, that interview was lit. That interview was lit. It was really fun. It was really fun. You're a great guest. Cosmic says never seen Black Mirror. You should definitely watch it. If you, in the time in the future, if you ever get a moment, just watch that, bro. Black Mirror. That's a show that talk. If anybody has any suggestions on shows, I'm open to it because I actually just thought about this earlier. I want to watch Westworld because my friend said I would like it a lot. I'm really into like futuristic, like type of like mysterious, thrilling, adventurous action, but their dialogue is serious and they're having like real conversation in the world and power, influence, money, even scandalous shit. Like I was watching Billions on Max. Listen, I actually have a movie and show recommendation that I teach because I do movie and show breakdowns in my Discord with my Discord community or just for my all stars and shit like that. It's just lit, bro. We really dive deep because there's a lot of things that's being said out here that sometimes we can't see. And I watched 2 new movies. I just watched this movie called Opus, something like that. It was crazy though. It's basically about this journalist going into a place where it was basically a cult, and she was learning about it. But then turns out it was some twisted shit. I was like, yo, this is insane. They was talking crazy in there. Michaela says I'm gonna keep watching live. I'm just not gonna be chatting. You good, Michaela? Do your thing. Facts. Big happy birthday to B3. There's another good movie like Black Mirror. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. You're welcome. Yeah. The CSO, the largest covenant ship of all time, being around 3 to 10 times larger than Infinity. The most noticeable time it was used during the Battle of Reach. Man, shout out to For the Covenant. For the Covenant be putting me on facts for real. Hey, Covenant. I'm gonna have to go. Do your thing, Deedon. I'll see you until next time. Jay says Black Mirror is amazing. I love it so much. I haven't seen any new episodes though. I haven't seen it in a while either. Like the new stuff that came out, but it's always that thing of there's so much in the, in shows, music, and media that we don't necessarily pick up or see, and it doesn't have to get so deep into the thing. But it's like there's a lot of learning you can get from the things, especially when it's up for interpretation, which is beautiful as an artist, or not even just as an artist to make music or paint, but as a creator. Like, and it's still coming to me because one thing that I love to say often is that everything is a constellation, like everything connects. And I believe like even like videos, things to say. Of course, I have to be clear and concise because I'm an empowerment coach. For those who don't know, welcome in. My name is All Star Izzy. I do empowerment coaching on confidence, dating, introspection, yourself, and I just basically speak on how to empower yourself to empower the world and those around you. So we really touch bases on those. Nice to meet everybody who is here. Make sure you hit the like button. You're more than welcome to subscribe, be a part of the journey, because this is our penthouse rooftop where we just engage and talk about anything and everything. But regardless, though, there's like, even though the message is clear and concise, like the video itself can be up for interpretation and can be creative. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was watching your vlog earlier, Jay, I was like, there was like, and I complimented you on the angles and how you had the stuff. Like the intro was fire, like how you had to knock on the door, elevator, open the door. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was just dope to me because I see the vision. Like I see that shit going beyond like from what it is now. So like it's just cool to see like the type of the vision on shit like that. But art is everything, bro. Like I'm not gonna stop talking about that. I'm really big into talking about how huge art is and why. Because again, there's this video I covered. I basically did a breakdown, but the best way to be a messenger, be impactful, or like the best form of activism is being the example you want to see in the world. Everybody talks about they want to be a change in the world. They want to impact. They want to be authentic. They want to inspire. They want to serve. You got to start with yourself first. That's where it really all comes down to. That's one thing I teach a lot, is making sure that this is what it's really all about. It's not like, yes, we can impact the world, of course, but if we can't impact ourselves, we can't impact nor touch lives outside of ourselves regardless. So anything that we would do, there would be some type of faulty foundation, regardless, in some type of way. That's why that shit really be speaking to me on a different type of level, bro. For real. Let's see. Let me look at this really quick. Really quick. Cosmic says, "I sub to you. I also do content." Oh yeah, for sure. Shout out to you. The Covenant says the scare is actually built with worm creatures like Hunter, and then there's armor to put upon it stronger, so the worms are the base of the scarab. That's crazy. Damn. That's art right there. Shit. Alan says, "What time in Bangladesh is right now?" I don't fucking know. Conan says the grunts were the only alien species that forced to. Oh yeah. Damn. Sorry, bro. Hey, Michaela, do your thing. Do your thing. No worries. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'ma see you. I'ma still be going live. We got 9 more days until this month is left, but you know, I'm being told to still go live even in August. So things, y'all, you'll still see me. So no worries. I appreciate you for always being here though. Humanity was actually destined to lose. They did actually win some land battles, but they were getting destroyed in space, so humanity was gonna die anyway. Deep words, deep words. But you know, now my brain is flowing about the whole art thing. Cause Thursday, hopefully, if all goes well with my schedule, I'll be able to talk on a certain topic I've been speaking on a lot. But just regardless of everything, bro, art is everything. Art is everything. Always remember that. But shout out to everybody. Welcome in. It's your boy All-Star Izzy. Listen, we going live. We having a good conversation. We talking about anything and everything. How's everybody's night going, dog? We really just went on that. But if anybody has any TV show suggestions, let me know. Like, Industry was really good. You know? I think a lot of people underestimate. Well, you know what? Let me not even say that. But I think there's a lot of let's see. I thought about something earlier. Sopranos, How to Disappear. Sopranos, okay. You know, I started that. I got bored. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really into it, but I'll give it a check though. To be real, I will try it again because I've been told that a little bit more. Like the Sopranos. My morning is just getting started for real. Damn. Shout out to you. You start your morning, man. Shout out to the people who start this morning. I just my day starting to end, Jay. That's crazy. It would be dope if I started my mornings around this time though. But I'm such a night owl, such a vamp for real. I'll be on a whole different level. How to Disappear says Sopranos is a lot deeper than it seems. How so? Break it down a little bit for me. How did this? It's about mental health and Tony's journey with his masculinity. Okay, I did see like some breakdowns, a little bit about that, because I know when I was watching it, he was talking with the therapist, if I'm not mistaken. Like that's how it started off or something like that. So like I think that's where it really comes from. But that's what's up though. I like shit like that. I like, you know, real deep shit, to be honest. Impactful stuff. Like I wanna be left out of that show like, oh shit, it's crazy. Whole different type of thing. The therapist is a big part of the show and I love it. I think I got spoiled. I think they said he was fucking on the therapist. I think that's what they were saying. But it's nice to meet you. How to Disappear. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Great to meet you. I don't know how long you've been watching or anything, or if you just came along, but great to meet you. Let's see. A man's work is nothing but this slow trek to rediscover through the detours of art. Those 2 or 3 great and simple images in whose presence his heart opened first. Albert Camus. Oh, I gotta read that again. Hold on. It's nothing but the slow trek to rediscover detours of art. Those 2 or 3 are great simple images in whose presence his heart opened first. I like that. I fuck with that. For the Covenant says, if you didn't know, the Spartans, specifically the Spartan 2s, were actually kidnapped from birth to replace genetically evil kids. No, I did not know that. That's crazy. That's wild, Covenant. I just came along and I heard you talking about art, so I shared a quote I love about art. No, that's what's up, though. I appreciate that. I really like that quote, though, for real. Because there's, like, I'm starting to... It's crazy because I'm rediscovering art in a whole different way. You know, it's like once you learn art on a certain level, there's, like, another level to learn and rediscover. And now, like, I'm back to, like, a blank canvas. You know, it's like moving on to the next project, basically. Cause I'm a performer, recording artist as well. I'm not a painter or anything. Like I know people that paint and stuff like that give me art, but I know if anybody's anything close to a career, truthfully, bro, art is for anybody. Interior designing is art. Like I fuck with interior designers so crazy. Like my sister, she does interior designing and she's crazy because that eye is insane, bro. That eye is beautiful. And to like structure and construct a room and it makes sense. Oh, it's amazing, bro. Even when it doesn't make sense to you and the way they see it, beautiful. Coming to say, hey, you better appreciate me for giving the Lauren Halo that you probably would have never known. Of course, Covenant. Didn't I say it? Didn't I say I fuck with what you telling me? Didn't I tell you that? All right, don't ever feel less. Do you like hippopotamus? I guess. I mean, they cool, bro. You know, it's crazy. Hippopotamus are just wild, bro. Like, honestly, I think any sea creature, any sea animal, mammal, whatever the fuck we want to talk about it, bro. I think anything living in the sea is crazy, bro, to be honest. And, you know, only 15, 12%, you can correct me if I'm wrong, of the ocean is discovered. Bro, things that swim and that live in that ocean, they got it, bro. So, I mean, like, I think we're cordial. As long as we don't come in contact, then we don't have to be enemies, you feel me? So, I guess we cool. OMG, oh, sorry, yes. Yeah, yeah. Art will always have a million ways to understand it. Yeah. Yeah, and it does disappear. It really does, though. And that's something like I've been learning a lot too, because before, like when I started creating this or even creating music, I was trying to control like a certain result or outcome, but then I realized I'm actually losing control out of certain things because I'm trying to make it be perceived in a certain way. But then, of course, that message and that image can be come across or whatever, but that doesn't mean that the world will see it. That's the whole point of art. That's one part of a point of art, I'd say. One part of the star in the constellation is that it just will be perceived as the person perceives it, and that's fine. Cause I was talking in another live where I was saying that like when I make the correlation of art into the individual for authenticity and expressing yourself, right? Because this is now we get into the self, is that you have to see yourself as a piece of art. And if you can't do that necessarily, the whole point is just that anything great, beautiful, ugly, pretty, weird, whatever, right? Unique, individual, authentic is going to be perceived, whether that's with love or criticism, whether that's just what it is. But that's the whole point of how people should see themselves instead of always seeing, damn, that's crazy. This is my first time actually bridging this shit together. This is some real ass raw thoughts. But that's like how, because people want to control how they're perceived outside the world with certain looks or certain accumulation of wealth, materialistic things. That can be perceived well, but if there's too much wet paint, it's gonna go through the canvas, and the canvas just gonna be destroyed. And what's really behind that? Nothing. Crazy. Ooh, snap for that. Disappear says I'm a poet and a painter. That's what's up. I respect that. I would love. Do you have any poetry on your page? I would love to check that out. I actually know some people that make poetry. So if you ever want to get connected to other poets, let me know. I was actually supposed to throw like a poetry slam on my page, but that's probably like in the near future because I'm focusing on something else. GJK, what's up? What's going on? Crazy. Mr. Bones, what's up with it? Road Taurus, what's good, bro? What's up with it? Let's see. Machine Moses, the ocean is outer space. Why you say that? Talk about it. Mr. Bones said, do you have any random skills that are kind of useless but are cool party tricks? I don't think so, bro. I don't know. Maybe I just gotta be in a part of the sea. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just gotta be a part of the sea. I'm really good at like guessing, I guess. Like if people like someone's like, oh, which one is in my hand? I'm really good at that. I guess that's what it is, right? I would love to see what hides in the depths of the ocean. Exactly. I would too. But I'm gonna need to see it through somebody else's lens, cause to be honest, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna be the one to see it with my own eyes. Like I gotta watch, I gotta see it for what that is. Like y'all got, bro, I respect those people who genuinely live to dive deep into the ocean. You know how crazy that is? Like people who's genuinely discovering the ocean, that's a whole different type of thrill. See, if anybody knows people who do that, tell them to come talk to me and get on my podcast. I need to talk to you. We need to have a conversation. Cause that shit goes so hard. Disappear says art does not only represent reality, but it changes it. Yes, beautiful, impactful. In case you didn't know or forgot for some reason that the covenant. By the way, everybody, if y'all see what the covenant is speaking of, he's talking about the lore of Halo for those who are into that. But excuse me, covenant humanity teamed up is because the great schism between the brutes and the elites, and that led to creation of the banished. Wow. The banished are badass. I can share you a poem. See, disappear, you know ball. Yeah, we was talking about Halo for like a good 10 minutes, bro, for real. Let's see. B3. No, excuse me. Disappear said I can share you a poem. Go ahead, most definitely. Damn, I wish I had a link. We may have to do a talent show, bro. That would low-key be cool though. Hold on. Host a talent show. That would be funny, like not funny in a bad way, but that'd be cool as hell. People just come up, do something. That'd be dope as shit. I hosted a talent show. I hosted a concert. I've hosted hella events, but like I used to do that shit all the time, bro. Like that shit. Let's see. B3 says my roses are dead, my violence are dead. I'm a bad gardener. Okay. But you know it's not dead. Nah, let me stop. We're not in there right now. This person I forgot how long they are. I can't type them in here, but I love Gil Sky Heron. Okay, cool. I'm not too familiar with that, I believe. I think I've seen them before or heard of them, you know. But, you know, I'm always open to learning and everything. Kiss from Jay says, OMG. I was just speaking on that on a live recently. I do believe that in outer space, it's filled with water. It's not like air, like how people think it is. It might not be H2O, but yeah, see, yo, who in here knows some really interesting ocean facts? Like, who in here knows some people who really dibble and dabble in that sounds crazy. Who in here knows people who like really into, you know, the ocean? I think there's a word for it, but please put us on game. Like, let us know. I'm here to learn. I want to know that for sure. Covenant says the banished are brutes who destined the covenant. Their main color is red, and they are seen in Halo Infinite, the Halo Wars, and they are very brutal. Yeah, I can only imagine the brutes. Yo, Kai, what's up with it though? XIX. How much elements? I don't even know how you're saying. How much does? Let's do this. XIX. Retype your question for me, all right? Because I'm not understanding. Gil Scott Heron is the godfather of hip hop. Okay, cool, fire. One of my dreams is to be a mod of a channel. Okay, that's achievable. I'm into the ocean, but I haven't researched it like that. Jay, we gotta find out. We gotta find something out. I'm gonna let you know when I come, cause I'm telling you, I'm gonna come across an astronomer. I want to get to know people who like who get space, who talks about black holes, who talks about stars, the galaxy, planets. Like, I need all that too. I want to talk to people that's on the level who like to discover the ocean, talk about the undiscovered parts of the ocean. I want to talk to people who, you know, ooh, we got some homework to do. The thing is, space is empty and infinite with no oxygen is really cold. There's no heat besides the suns and the stars. Me. Covenant, you talking about the mod? I think I'm in the future. I'm gonna do mod tryouts. Cause I was low-key doing something the other day. It was funny as fuck. But I'm gonna do some mod tryouts. We gonna see how it go. That's gonna be funny as hell. XIX says, how much looks, money, and status matter while attracting women? Well, I say on a scale of 1 through 10, I give it like to be honest, looks, money, and status, I'll give it like a 4. And the only reason I give it a lower ranking because it's not for because it's super bad and it's not like it's not gonna attract women. The thing is that looks can get you in the door. Okay, you having money, like you're in different places, displaying the money, showing the money, looking like money, smelling like money. Okay, that's cool. That can attract women. Different things attract women. Status, of course, women can look up to that and be like, dang, okay, he's in a higher position of it. All right, cool. That's like a number four of what attracting women is because that can get you into the door. But if you can't provide anything more or live up to the hype of who that individual is behind all that, that shit won't really even matter. Because truthfully, even as you get, you get better in your looks, whatever, your money, your status, you're gonna even know it's not even about the things that I thought it was gonna be. Like progressing for more financial status. You're gonna be like, damn, it's like it is about the money, but it ain't all about the money, quote unquote, meaning like this isn't gonna be, I'm not here to like I got all this money, I can do stuff and go places, but I'm not. Money can only keep a woman around for so long. Looks can only keep a woman around for so long. What we gonna do? Just, what I'm saying, pose every time she looks at us? We gotta have something behind all that. Like that shit is cool and fly. Like, and I advocate my men to make sure that you get fly on that. Because as I progress, I would more than love for men to progress on that level plus more. You know what I'm saying? But let's see that. Let me look at this. Let me look at this. Let me look at this. Excuse me. Jay says, hold on. What the hell? But I hope that helped you, XIX. Lots of channels to be mods on. Yeah, I love ecology. I've been studying insects for a minute. Yo, put some facts about insects, bro. We was just talking about snails yesterday. But this person told me about how this dude seen a snail and moved it a foot back. Bro, don't do that to them snails, dog. Don't do that to them snails. I know a lot about space and the sea. All right, talk about it. Yo, Covenant, I'm gonna host my tryouts. We're gonna do it. We're gonna host my tryouts. Jay says, okay, also that's a bet. We should definitely find someone on the YouTube streets that's into that and that's at the topic. We can ask questions to get deep. Oh, listen, I'm finna take a picture of that because I'm telling you, I'm in there. Hold on, just so I can remember. Because when I say I'm in there, I'm telling you, like, I'm a nerd about this shit. I'm a nerd about life. I'm a student of life forever. Not even just for like ourselves or who we are, but there's so much outside that we don't know that we can know. Let me put me on like, damn. Disappear says, I love the cardinal blue butterfly. It has no defensive structures as a caterpillar, but it creates a pheromone that attracts ants and feeds them a little bit for protection. Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. This insects, yo, life is crazy, bro. Like, do y'all ever just like ever wake up and just think about how wild it is to live in life? I remember even K-Dot said that shit one time. Kendrick, he was saying, because I covered a video on that, and he was basically talking about like the importance of now, like how everything is right now, because it really is. Forever is right now. And it's just like, y'all ever just be having that damn like, yo, I'm alive. Like life is just really different, bro. Life is really crazy in a powerful way though. Kai says, did you know that at the full bottom of the ocean can fit 50 Statue of Liberties before it reaches the bottom? I did not know that. You see, this is why I don't fuck with the ocean. Listen, my family wants to go parasailing. Listen, I'm down, but I need to know what's in the waters though. Okay, I can live life with a risk and thrill, in other ways, but yo, I gotta find out what's in that water because that's crazy. Like, imagine what's in there for real. XI says, I know a lot about space and quantum physics. Yo, tell us. Tell us. I know a lot about space and the ocean. Listen, I want everyone to tell us, please. Just throw out facts. Let's talk. Talk amongst yourselves too. This spirit says, ultimately, if you're looking for love, it should be spiritual. You need to live without domination, have genuine connection with them. Disappear. I don't know if you're new to my channel. Oh no, I think you are. But that's what I talk about on my channel when I speak on dating. It's about a genuine connection. Just creating connection. Cause like I said, even the the looks, money, status, all that shit is fly. But what it really comes down to, and especially I've been in times where I was before in rough financial spaces where I've been with women who made a lot more than me, but it was never about what I had. It was always how I made them feel. But plus, they felt seen. And not to say that I need to validate her and listen to all these problems. No, I seen her for who she was. Not about what, she have on. Yeah, she beautiful, but there's more than just the beauty or, the nice body she got, the fit she got on. There's so much. There's a mind, there's a conversation to be had. And it's not that how to get on this deep type of connection or bad. We just really enjoying what we have going on, and that builds chemistry, right? When you can look past it and you lead with curiosity, well, I tell you. But shout out to everybody. It's your boy, All-Star Izzy. Hit the like button and subscribe if you want to be a part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? We going to the top, baby. We going to the top. Let me see. Shout out, yeah, Feature Spirit first. The Condor gunship is the biggest. I feel like I'm so behind, y'all. I'm so behind on this shit. I ain't gonna cap. I'm so behind. Listen. I got y'all. Give me a second. Condor gunship is the biggest transport gunship in the UNSC. Okay, gotcha. Also, fight scares is hard. More money, more problems. You ain't say nothing but a lie. I mean the truth. That was me. There's a theory about black holes and about the universe that we are actually living in a black hole, and the theory is about black holes. There's life in them. Insane, crazy. Covenant also says the fastest spinning object in the world is a pulsar and spins really fast. I honestly forgot how fast it spins. It's crazy, man. That's crazy. Michaela, great to see you. You good? I know that I'll be watching along the videos. Yeah, for sure. NASA has made a mission. They're planning a mission at least where they're going to Europa, one of the Saturn and Jupiter moons. I forgot. That's crazy. What is it called? God damn it. Astronaut. Y'all, they got it there. They can go to space. You better go. I'll start. Hey, appreciate you. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jay. Make sure y'all tap in with her again. Remember, if you guys want to get more advice on how to be a content creator, definitely go over there. Covenant also says one time in the past, scientists of an underwater expedition found a whole pile of 100+ shark teeth, and supposedly that was from the megalodon. Bro, listen. I'm good on the earth, bro. They got the water. You know what I'm saying? They got over there. Like, isn't there underwater volcanoes too? Like, what type of animals came out of those things? Because I'm sure there had to be some type of animal that had to adapt to that, right? Because they be adapting to that shit. Damn, I was looking at it. It was kind of sus when I saw that, but you got a good vibe. But you got a good vibe, like you have a much healthy relationship with love. I appreciate that. Damn, I was looking at it. I was looking at it. It was kind of sus when I saw that, but you gotta go. Hold on. Let me take a pic of this real quick. But read All About Love by Bell Hooks. I think it might help you. True. XIX says, I hate the fact that women is going to like me for my money. Like, I feel used, but I used to watch a lot of Redpill shit, and that fucked up my mental confidence. Well, XIX, you're in a good space right now then. Because here, I actually did a show on the Redpill and stuff like that. And I've done plenty of videos on, like, talking about all that stuff. But I know where, because I remember I used to watch it in, like, 2020, 2019-ish. Like, my homie put me onto it because I was going through some. But then, like, as I was watching it and I was listening to some, it didn't feel, it didn't align with me truly for who I was and stuff. Meaning to say, like, this just wasn't actually what I really wanted. So I just basically stopped watching it. I had a mentor as well, thankfully, in real life, so I got to learn a lot of things. But the thing is, though, so women will like you for your money, but it's not that type of connection or like in a sense. And I see everybody's comments. I'll get to you guys in a few. Okay, give me one brief moment. I'm talking about XIX, and you guys can talk about some of your points as well. We're all engaging in this conversation, but there's gonna be, of course, some women will see however you spend, maybe your car, something will speak, right? But that may be like a small attraction, right? That may be like something, but truthfully, a lot of women can talk about how they want like this guy to make all this and to look like this and to be this, but that's all just for show. Behind that, they may think that they want it, which is their right to think that. But behind all that, what I know women genuinely want is true connection. Someone that can see them for them and that can guide them too to be a great man. So you're in a great place because I speak on these topics a lot, especially when it comes to dating and stuff like that. Just keep listening, keep looking. You can even look at some videos I have further. I think that'll help. I think it will help you and benefit you a lot. Because it's a lot for the connection too. Because yeah, there's gonna be some like that. But even if a lot of women go off of that money thing too. Because they have gotten away with a lot of shit from motherfuckers who have let them do that. So there's a lot of weak men in this world that let women get away with certain things over them. So sometimes, or a lot of the times, they can carry that with them with somebody else who's not even like that, right? Because that can even break their whole world or algorithm or reality to be like, listen, yeah, I got the money, which we don't need to talk about. It's none of your business, but it's not about that with me. Listen, because we're gonna it's gonna be real, a real connection, genuine conversations and stuff like that. All that shit's a byproduct, but in the future though. But again, women can only run with what they can because of what they're allowed to do with the man. And there's so many, again, there's so much weak men that a lot of men are still letting them do the stuff. It's dating is beautiful. Kai also said, did you know that if you try to swim at the bottom of the ocean, not only will your lungs collapse and also be crushed to death by water force currents? I did not know that. But also, who the fuck would do that, to be honest? I finally found you again, dude. What's up, Nathan? Great to see you again, man. Great to see you. I've been good, bro. You see, we out here, we talking, we have good conversations. This is why I fuck with y'all heavy. Covenant says that's how the Hawaii underwater like midway. Yeah. I noticed some crazy ass sea animals in that bitch who've adapted to the volcanoes, bro. I know it. Michaela says when I was in school, we did a presentation on adventures. I did Velcro. Did you know that Velcro was made by George D. something? I did not know that. I'm glad you're out there though, man. Yeah, for sure. Covenant says I know a lot about dinosaurs. There's a speculation that the California plate where Los Angeles and San Francisco sit on to snap away from the North American plate and in an earthquake called the big one around 8.0. That's crazy. Nathan also says I put noties on so I can see all your new posts. For sure. I appreciate you, Nathan. Thank you. And anybody can also put on some notifications on. You can hit the bell, hit the sub, hit the like button. Cause trust me, we just getting started with this. We on the road to the top. We just getting into anything. Disappear says those connections are superficial and fade quick. There's nothing like soul love, my friend. It's out there waiting for you. Life is a journey about searching for it. Yeah. And also true, as love is out there, love is inside of you first. That's really where it all starts for real. And of course, that doesn't mean you gotta be super healed and just, oh, I gotta wait until I'm fully this person. Like as the journey is there. There's love is with love, basically. Desire is with desire. Attraction is with attraction. And you can attract that. But if you don't see it, because maybe you may be seeing lens through fear, hurt, doubt, sadness, and pain that you're not able to see, there could be a great connection in front of you. Because most people in dating, only a lot, I give it 95% benefit of the doubt of people see lens through their past or scared part of the future of what could potentially happen. Like one thing I don't like when men say in the dating space is, oh, I have to get my money right before I talk to her. That's a fucking lie. Because it don't, like I just said, bro, I've been homeless. I've had bad financial situations, but I was able to always have women, even who made more money than me. And none of them ever made fun of what I had or what I had going on. All of them was either, seeing something positive or helping me look for jobs. These ones was either, bro, or they will buy me something, buy me some, like, but they were like, they would look out because it's not really about that. And I'm not saying don't be homeless or nothing. Definitely get that money up, play, get that status up, get them looks up, you know what I'm saying? Get that shit right. But those experiences taught me a lot on like what women genuinely want and what women love, because it's just a connection, bro. And what we should love as men, what we should want. We should want genuine connections. And I'm not saying don't fuck with anything, that's not on your level in a sense, because you can bring someone to your level, because that's what I believe in. Like there's a lot that I bring in for women to see a certain level that I'm on, because when I'm with women or when I meet women recently, because I enjoy the banter. I like the connection. I like the flirting that we have. That's like foreplay. And then, things can get to where they get to, but I enjoy that more because that's how, chemistry gets created, more all that vibe, you know what I'm saying? Let me see really quickly. Gotta make sure I know when you post. I appreciate you, Nathan. Yes, sir. Unlike the movies that T-Rex had wet feet, so it silently walked away and did a minute. That's crazy. Nathan says I got a second job. Congratulations. Good shit. Did you know that 500 electric eels is enough to electricity to power an electric? I did not know that. But it's crazy. That's a sea animal and it has electricity powers, bro. Talk about Pokemon, right? Yep, love does start with you. XIX says, I mean, I am in college right now, so I don't kind of have money. So I don't have that kind of money, but after college, I will get a job. But as long as I'm in college and don't have crazy money, can I still attract the women? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because the attraction, and see, this is where I go deep a little bit. I see your comments, but just give me a second, okay? Because we're having a really great conversation. And I also want to say, XIX, shout out to you for saying what you're saying. Not a lot of men have the cojones, which means balls. Not a lot of men have the confidence to at least ask for assistance, correct? But you can still attract women. And here's the thing. Let's just take can out and let's just say you will attract women, correct? Because it's really about the connection you have within yourself. Because now we have to take away what we think could potentially attract women and look at ourselves and say, why should women be attracted to me? Because it's not about them. But the thing is to say, really, to peel back that layer is because that reinforces who you are and why you are who you are. Because if you can't think of too much, then you know there's some inner work that you got to do. And based off the questions you're asking, there's some inner work that has to occur. Like I said, bro, the examples I was giving you, I was still attracted to women. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had haircuts for months. I didn't have shit to eat, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have all the best clothes. But because I was still intact with myself, meaning like I was confident in displaying my personality. I was confident in still engaging. I was still being optimistic even through the situations I was. That's contagious with the women that's around. Because if we focus or if you focus on what you don't have, that's gonna be the energy that you're bringing off when you're talking to the lady. You know, you may be fly, you may be cool, you may be that, but if that's in your mind, you're thinking, what if she's thinking about all the bad things about me? She's not, because she don't even know you. What you're doing is actually projecting your fear onto her, which in result actually takes away from the connection and a result that you could potentially have because the fear is coming up of how you're projecting onto the lady. But you can though, XIX. Love is a choice you have to actively make. It pays 300 a day. That's good, Nathan. Michaela said, did you know they're trying to bring more saber-tooth tiger to put in DNA? That's crazy. Wow. Yes, yes, you can. Be kind and treat them as equals. You might find a real connection. T-Rex. Did you know the bred dire wolf? I did not know that. That's tough, though. It also says, not gonna lie, there's Pokemon of electric eel. Does that make Pokemon real? I think Pokemon are real. Prove me wrong. Somebody prove me wrong. It's just that, you know, it's more in our human way. True. X, you are hella brave. Yeah, for being vulnerable and asking this. Don't think it ever be. Yeah, also just ask those questions in the appropriate places though, you know? One thing I do advocate and I advise for men is if when we get vulnerable like about those certain questions, we got to keep it in the men's section. You know, let's not, you know, don't ask the ladies, you know. And it's not a bad thing to be open, but you know, speak with men. Did you know that the woolly man was actually one exit exit later than you expected when exited around town in a pyramid? That's crazy, bro. Shout out to yo, them people's really creating pyramids out there though. Like they was dead ass doing that. Disappear says thank you for having this conversation with us. Oh, absolutely. Yo, Deedon, great to see you. Disappear says no problem. You have given me a gift through this conversation, connection conversation. You're very much welcome. You as well too. You offered some great quotes and there's no, I think you offered to him, but regardless though, you put me onto somebody. I forgot what their name was, but it's gonna come to me already. Let's see. True. Kyle says, man, I have to see you back. Yep. Nathan says, I couldn't stay on long because I need more sleep, but it was great talking. I'll be in the next stream most likely. Have a great one. Yeah, I'm actually about to end in a few. I'm actually about to end in a couple of minutes. But I am going to be waiting a little bit for XIX response. Everybody is welcome. Welcome everybody though. You know, this is the all-star lifestyle. A lot more of this is, again, it's a lot more of my engaging ways. And you can see the things that I talk about and teach here. Like I do that, but I like these times where I can take to speak with y'all and have conversations because when I'm afternoon nights, I'm doing more so shows, which I still always speak to y'all, but this is more so we can really talk on things, you know. And I fuck with y'all. I appreciate y'all. You guys be out here, you know, supporting, grinding. I respect that. We're gonna be doing some we will be doing mod tryouts in the future though. I'm gonna host that, and I also want to host a talent show as well because there's some very talented individuals that stop by, and that can also create you an opportunity so you can tell people to subscribe or potentially follow you or whatever you do. You know, I have a lot of people that watch my stuff, and I'm not afraid to share the wealth. You just got to make sure that you come prepared and show who you are. You know what I'm saying? Kai says, did you know that scientists have discovered that there may be 15 more velociraptors left in the world? I did not know that. You see, where's this news at? Where are these people talking about this? You see, I need to talk to somebody who's talking about that. Real shit. XIX says, damn, bro, you are one who made so much sense in dating space. Glad I found your channel. The Redpill just giving me anxiety, making me feel like that I am enough and don't deserve women. Yeah, you're welcome, XIX. Again, if you haven't subscribed, I think it'd be best to benefit, you know, because I'm gonna be touching on a lot of dating topics. I have some 2 new videos that will be coming out later this week, hopefully. But regardless, it is true because even on the live that I was speaking on about is red pill ruining stuff, you know, the only way it can ruin anything is if you take on that perspective. Because most of the time, a lot of the men who speak into red pill and claim that shit, they come from a place of hurt and deep fear, deep insecurity, and anxiousness and anxiety. And as it does, it's like fear mongering kind of. I'm not saying it like too much to an extreme, but they're telling men. I could see why they say there's some truth to it, but if there's a way to create a message out of it, because the message isn't just about words, it's about what are we saying and how impactful and where are we coming from when we say these messages, right? Because there's some truth where women could be this way, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna be that way with you though, because the stars, right? Because we're the all-stars, we're the stars around here, and the men, we don't tolerate anything like that in our world. If anything, we create better. She was better off when she left me. I made her better when she went to whomever. Thing is that we create our reality. And as we create it, we don't got to deal with anything that has nothing to do with evolving our lives and who we are for ourselves as individuals. Michaela says, so tell me why I got highlights in my hair. My grandma who literally started talking to me when I visited her. She said it wasn't like when you put your highlights in her hair. She was like, what did you put? She probably fuck with it. She probably fuck with Michaela. Covenant says, you know that there used to be a tiger in Indonesia called Javan the tiger or something. There has only been. Oh, that's tough though. Shout out to tigers. The spirit just leave us. Yeah. What edit did you want to edit for? Do a Tokyo's Revengers anime edit, and when you tag me, I'm gonna share it because that's my favorite anime. Disappear says they have made themselves an abstraction of connection to human spirit. Yeah, for sure. How did disappear thing? Yup. Covenant says what's that thing? Oh yeah, you see it, Ace. Species cause see the females outside. Crazy, bro. Shout out Ace in the building. You know what I'm saying? Kai says, did you know that real life was way bigger than you think it would take? Man, bro, listen, you guys are going crazy with the facts, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm learning so much. Like, I've said this before. If my head could explode but come back together and I still be in one piece, bro, I swear I do it right now. Hey, man, you have a great one. Disappear. It was great to meet you. Shout out to everybody here. I'm actually about to go in a few. But again, I want to say shout out to everybody. We in the building. I will be going live again tomorrow, so don't even worry. It's definitely gonna be around this time for sure. But definitely look out for some new videos that are coming out and stay tuned because we have a lot of more conversations coming in the future. A lot of things to debunk, a lot of things to speak on because with, you know, the higher we grow, the higher we know. And what we don't know is what we got to know. You feel what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. You're more than welcome to hit the like button. You're more than welcome to subscribe for those that's in the journey. And shout out to those who are hitting that replay because I see you. You know what I'm saying? We be tuned in. We talk about anything and everything over here. That's why I enjoy y'all. You guys are dope as hell. XX says, one last question since my mind is already fucked up with all that red pill stuff and I lost my confidence and I do all that negative self-talk. What steps can I take to fix it? First step is embracement and acceptance. So you're already in that first step right now. But once that occurs is now you got to start subtracting and start unlearning everything. In the sense that what you believed in for those with creating anxiety and fear, you have to start subtracting now. That can do the thing. So we don't need to fix this negative self-talk, right? We don't need to fix the negativity and mindset and stuff. There's no fixing it. Now it's all about subtracting. We take those parts. We strip those parts away now. We're gonna let those things go. So that's what you can do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got. You got to figure that out. But then even after that, it's just one step at a time. Just take one piece of grain of rice, and then keep eating it just once a day. You don't need to do too much. Things can excel further, but also that's gonna definitely be the next step for sure though. You're gonna have to subtract the things that you learn that you believe were true, and in time it will show. The inner work is forever. You know, there's the result is always gonna be the best, but there's no limitation to what we can know. But I see you guys in the comments. Shout out to everybody in the building. Listen, my name is All Star Izzy. This has been a great conversation. I'm about to be at this thing. Let me also see like how to know the highlights of my hair, the bright. You shouldn't know because I always have pictures. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was in the picture. I have no idea. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Kai. Shout out to Ace. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Covenant. Shout out to Kai, everybody that just stopped by. Shout out to XIX. Listen, I appreciate everybody here. I'm going to go and get up out of here. We're going to be going to the... You already have the edit ready? God damn, that was quick. Just at me then. At me then. But I want to say shout out to everybody here. Thank you again. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Half the information you have learned from the stream. 100%. Oh, yeah. I'm weak. Listen, y'all, I've been thanking you guys this whole time. You guys already know you appreciate it around here. What's up, D-Den? Let me know. Let me know real quick before I go ahead and end this live. What's up? Okay, you say okay, you will. Okay, bet. All right, then. Well, listen. Shout out to everybody. Remember to shine within, to shine without. I hope to see you guys in the future. Let's keep taking over this thing. XAX, keep your head up and listen to this back. Check out my videos, XIX. Check them out. You'll find a lot of great stuff. Until next time, y'all. We out here. Peace.